Opinion: Pittsburgh Steelers LB Devin Bush has more pressure than most NFL rookies to succeed. Live video. Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Devin Bush agrees, Mike Tomlin. There is so much to that I belong in this league, Bush, the rookie linebacker from Michigan told USA Today Sports after lunch on Sunday, a couple hours before hitting the field for the first padded training camp practice of his NFL career. That I was the right choice for this team. To give up that many. Bush, 21, came to this picturesque campus where the Pittsburgh Steelers have held camp for more than a half-century with conceivably more pressure than any rookie wearing black and gold in years. A sewer, he was picked for the purpose of providing big plays to a defense that has been sorely lacking in that department since the tragic spinal injury likely ended Ryan Shazier's career in 2017. There's pressure enough, yet the Steelers undeniably doubled down with their expectations. Bush isn't just the Browns banking on Kitchens. Power rankings. It's no wonder that Tomlin, the Steelers' boisterous coach, won't mince words in expressing the need for Bush to quickly prove himself, and with a fast learning curve. We didn't move up in round 1 to take him so he can watch, Tomlin told USA Today Sports after Sunday's practice. We moved up for that. Bush, with an NFL pedigree flowing from his father, Devin Sr., a Super Bowl winning safety with this street. Louis Rams yet he's not buying into the theme that he's under any more pressure because of the big price the Steelers paid to get him. Not as much as people think it does or should, he said. They saw a player, in other words, regardless of his draft slot or attached picks, this job was always going to come with intense scrutiny. And he is hardly with the Steelers missing the playoffs last season, with key faces gone like Antonio Brown and, officially, Le'Veon Bell, among others, with a defense that has repeatedly fallen short in the dominance department in recent years, with Ben Roethlisberger's leadership abilities called into question and with 0 Super Bowl rings in 8 years, the heat is palpable. As camp opened, the team announced that Tomlin's contract was extended for another year. So there's no. In any event, Bush is essentially the face of the new blood needed to succeed, if the Steelers are going to keep being that team that threatens to make another championship run. They could use a boost. The Steelers could also use sudden impact from another third-rounder, long and lean cornerback Justin Lane. 3 years ago, continual development, Tomlin said after introducing Lane to a visitor. If you're not into it was clear Adam Lynn has been impressed with that he's seen thus far from Lane, 6'2", 192. A spin around that ball. Tomlin said, the early reviews for Bush have also been positive. Since the Steelers, he's out here talking, Tomlin said. By virtue of his of course, the next step is to keep progressing with the pads on, to provide the type of big play impact that earned him a slew of awards and honors at Michigan. Every day, I am picking up something new, learning something new, Bush said. As time goes on, Bush said that his father is his biggest critic and provides his biggest source of motivation. He just doesn't it's like a blur, Bush said. When he retired, he knows the significance of confetti now. And how it's such a one way or another, he's positioned to make a mark. During Pittsburgh's tradition, Bush said, I am just a piece of history. What type of history Bush makes remains to be seen. But rest assured, if you love talking football, we have the perfect spot for you. Join our Facebook. This article originally appeared on USA Today.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,